Okay, I want to now make a copy of this lamp list, and I'm going to call it Misha's lamp list. So I have this copy. Now imagine I've been using Mattermark AngelList and LinkedIn to generate a list, which I'm going to paste in here. So I've used that to do research. Now I'm going to clear these 3 columns. I'm going to delete this stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to fill this in. Now the way I'm going to do this is go one at a time through each of these and fill out first alum, then motivation, and then posting. So this is going to be sort of assembly line, factory line style. So for alum, I'm going to go to the company, treehouse. I see I have some second degree connections. I'm going to just make sure those aren't like close friends that I forgot to ever, get in touch with from over the years. Nope, don't look like I know anyone there too well, so that's a no. For get around, I'm going to look, get around the company. Yep, I do have some good first connections over there, including a Tradecraft alum. So we're going to put yes here. For Newsel, or Newsley, I've never really been sure how you pronounce it. I don't believe I know anyone over there. Nope, doesn't look like it. Second degree connections. Again, like I said, sometimes a second degree connection might be somebody that you know really, really well that you just have never connected with on LinkedIn, but in this case, no. And on down the list. So that's how that's going to work. Very quick. You could see that that should take 15, 20 minutes. Next, I'm going to move to motivation. Motivation is a subjective score. So treehouse, rather, is the first one on the list. So now, of course, this would be my list, so I'd already be a little bit more familiar with it. But treehouse, learn coding. Maybe I've read one quick blog post about the company or something. This is not, you're not trying to divine the intentions of the world through this. You're just giving a quick proxy of how excited you think you'd be. You will learn more as you reach out to folks there, as you get to know them, etc. So treehouse, in my opinion, is friggin' awesome. So I think that for me, I would be very motivated to go there. So that'd be a 5. Get around, on the other hand, I think it's fine. I think that it's a competitive landscape with all of these different transportation options and Lyft and Uber and etc. So I think for get around, my motivation, I don't even need to wait till the website loads. I think my motivation there would be something more like, let's say a 3. Newsel, I use it every day. I can imagine a motivation of, let's say, 2. Okay, so we're going to go through all of that. And then the last one, so now I'm going to have, yeses and nos all the way down here. I'm going to have 5s through 1s all the way down the motivation column, and then I'm going to go to posting. So for example, back to treehouse. I guess I already closed the window, so maybe you're going to be smarter than me and leave these windows open or something. For treehouse, I'm going to look, are they hiring for any skill I have? So typically at the bottom of the page you'll find an About Us and Careers. I don't know. Let's see if it pops up somewhere. Let me see. That's strange. Okay. Let me put Treehouse Jobs. Job board. There we go. Customer success, Portland. I don't really want to move to Portland, so that might have actually not made it on my list in the first hand because of the location, but I could fill a customer success role, so I'm going to put that as a 2, kind of relevant, not really crazy about the area. We do the same thing with get around, jobs get around. So they are hiring for a ton of roles, and let's see, a user acquisition manager. I could maybe do that. So cool. So I will say that that's a 3 for a priority posting. That means this is on a 1 to 3 scale. So 3, they have a listing that matches your interest. 2, they have something that's vaguely qualified. 1, they don't have a posting. Okay, so now I have all of this information. So the last step, as you can see here, when sorting, do first by motivation, then posting, then alumni. So I'm going to pretend like I have a lot more data here than I actually have. So I'm just going to fill this all in. Maybe add some 1s, add some 4s. Oh, don't want 6s and 7s. Okay, so I'm going to add in a bunch of data so that we have enough to sort by. As you can see, all of these steps are pretty quick. So I'd imagine that you can get through this whole exercise in, an hour or so. Let's just take the alumni stuff and say that we're kind of consistent throughout. So now I've got all my alumni data filled in. And then for postings, we'll add a couple other numbers here. Not 4. Okay. Okay, great. So get all the data we need, and so now it's time to sort. Now we are going to select this entire range with all 4 columns, the list, the alum, the motivation, and the posting, so LAMP, and we're going to sort that data range. So, actually if I get the header, then we'll even be able to do it like that. So we're going to sort this entire range, and we're going to, it has a header row. So it says here, when sorting, do first by motivation. So motivation, and then by posting, and then by alum. And now we want to make sure by motivation, we want to go Z to A, because we want 5s above 1s. For posting, we want 3s above 1s. And then for alum, we want yeses above no's. So all 3 are Z to A. And then we're going to sort. Perfect. Okay. So here for Karma, we are super motivated. They have a posting that's relevant to us. Unfortunately, we don't know an alum, but that's fine. CrowdMed, same thing. Notice that we search by motivation first, because if you're motivated to do anything, you'll find a way to get it done. So that's the most important thing. Then if there's a relevant opening, that's great, because now you're filling a need that they've already seen. And then if you have a way in there, that's great. If not, you'll be able to get your way in there through some of the stuff I'll teach you later. So anyways, that's what you're doing with this LAMP list to prioritize and get those columns filled out and done. Thanks.